What's up everybody, it's your boy Corey. If you're new here, I make videos about NPHC advice, some men's lifestyle tips, and also I do vlogs every now and then. So if you're interested in those things, make sure you hit that subscribe button. What's up to all my returning subscribers, crew fam, crew 5 crew, y'all know what it is. Make sure you leave a comment in the comment section. Today I'm going to be talking about how to avoid the blacklist. The blacklist is something you do not want to be a part of if you're interested in joining a NPHC organization. This blacklist will hinder you from getting into that organization in the undergrad chapter, or you might be on the blacklist for graduate chapter. Heck, I don't know, but you want to avoid the blacklist. And today you're in luck because I'm going to give y'all some tips on how to avoid this blacklist. And shout out to the subscriber who sent me this suggestion. I had to move this all the way to the top because this is very important for you all who's trying to join the NPHC organization. So make sure you hit that like button, share, and subscribe if you haven't already, and let's get into the video. First off, let me explain the blacklist to you all, because I know some of y'all might not be aware what the blacklist is. I wouldn't say it's a set list, but it's a way for organizations to say, hey, we do not want this person in our organization because of X, Y, and Z. They see something in you that they don't want in their organization. Sometimes it might be a set list, like an actual list that they have. Sometimes it might be a mental note. I don't know, but it's called the blacklist, and you don't want to be put on there because it's hard to get off once you get on there. It's hard to recover once you get on there. So let's get into the first way to avoid being on the blacklist. The first way to avoid being on the blacklist is to not stalk the members, man. And when I say stalk, I mean like you know where they work at on campus, and you're always outside of that office or wherever they work so they can see you, or so you can cross paths with them, or you know where they eat on campus so you're always there at the table across peeping and looking, or you know what kind of car they drive and you happen to park your car near their car all the time so they always see you. Stuff like that. Do not do that because that is awkward. Even on Instagram, you know, stuff like that. Like if you're constantly liking their picture, as soon as they post it, they haven't even been up 3 minutes yet and you liked it. Boom, every single time. That's stalking. What is the odds that that happen every single time? Just make sure you avoid doing those type of things. Y'all know what stalking is, so I don't need to go too deep in depth about stalking. The second way to avoid getting on the blacklist is to don't be nosy. So many nosy people out here. Of course you want to know what's going on in the organization. You want to know when this and that is. But don't be nosy and trying to ease into conversations with them. If you see a member around their sorority sisters or fraternity brothers, don't try to linger around. Just go on ahead and do your own thing, but don't try to eavesdrop and see what's going on because it's easily noticeable. Trust me, I've seen it several times when I was in undergrad. So many people try to hang around you so they can get more information about different NPHC organizations or get the tea, as some people will say it. Like, don't do that, man. Like, don't be nosy. Mind your own business.
Back up! Back up! Mind your business, that's all. Mind your business.
Then if you happen to get in an organization and then you're nosy, then you're trying to learn more about other people's organization and you're trying to get the tea all the time. Like, it's just, nah, we don't need all that. We don't need all that, so avoid being nosy. And if you are nosy, avoid making it noticeable. The number 3 way to avoid getting on the blacklist is to don't be messy. It's always people on your campus that's messy. You know, they throwing shade, they gossiping. Last thing you need is to be messy. And then you get in somebody's organization and you bring that messiness in their organization, and then now they look like a messy organization because you done brought mess in with you. The last thing they want is for people to bring that baggage and garbage in their organization and mess everything up. So if you're messy, it's a liability if they were to accept you into their organization. So of course they're going to put you on a blacklist because that might taint their image. That might make the way they look on campus go downhill just because they added a messy person in their organization. And then that might deter other people from wanting to join because that person's now in that organization. They can't see themselves around those type of people. And even though it's multiple different type of personalities and people in these organizations, one person can mess it up for everybody just because of their messiness. So avoid being messy, man. It's not gonna be a good look for you. The 4th way to avoid getting on the blacklist is to not tell anybody what you're trying to join, man. It's so many people that's blabbermouth. It's so many people that walk around campus and be like, I want to be a Sigma, I want to be this, I want to be an AK, I want to be that. Just tell the whole world what you want to be. And that's one way for organizations to see if you can keep your mouth closed. If they heard that you've been telling people that you want to join, then how can they trust you once you get into their organization to keep their information sacred? If you can't even keep what organization you want to join to yourself. I've said this in several videos. This is not for everybody to know. Key is discretion, 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 because you don't want anybody to know what you're interested in. I have a whole video about this. Me and Shay Miller have a video about this, so make sure you check those out because it's really going to help you out if you're trying to kind of learn about how to be discreet. So the fifth way to avoid getting on the blacklist is watch what you post on social media, man. And this is for NPHC organization, job opportunities, like people are searching you on social media. So you gotta watch what you post, especially girls. I see this a lot from girls. Girls posting half naked pictures on Instagram, barely got a shirt on, see-through tops, all kind of stuff, but wanna join a sorority. Why would a sorority accept you if you're publicly displaying your body for everyone to see? If you were to get into their organization and display that same stuff, then people gonna be like, oh, that's such and such right there. Oh yeah, she always naked on Instagram. She always wearing raunchy clothes on it. Like, you know, they don't want that. They don't play. They don't play. They watch what you post on Instagram because they don't play about their image. Sororities are very strict on that. And that goes for fraternities too. You know what I'm saying? We might have a little more leeway in what we post, but still, you want to watch what you post on social media. This day and time, social media is so heavily involved in people's lives that it's so easy to learn about somebody just by looking at their profile. Whatever you post on social media will kind of tell them who you are. And if that's the first impression they get of you, then it better be a good one, because if not, to the list you go. All right, so the last tip on how to avoid getting on a blacklist is do not nag members. Do not nag the members. Do not nag. I don't know how many times I should say this. If you have their cell phone number or Snapchat or Instagram, if you can message them in any type of way, call, text, do not be calling them and texting them all the time. Don't be trying to do this to get to know them. Don't be trying to do this to see when the next IG meeting is or when the next event, because all that stuff will be posted somewhere. So don't keep nagging them. And the thing is, you might not even know you're nagging them. You might just be texting them, hey, how you doing, or checking up on them. But if you do this twice a week, 3 times a week, that's nagging them. If you're trying to contact a member, if you contact them and they don't contact you back, don't keep texting them to try to get a response. Wait a little while and then text them after a month or 2 to see what was up. But don't keep texting them and calling them and Instagramming and all this stuff and then thinking like you should be online because you had the most communication. No, man. It don't work like that. It do not work like that. But that's it for this video, y'all. I hope y'all enjoyed it. Hope y'all gained a lot from this video. Shout out to the subscriber, the crew fam, the crew 5 crew member who sent me this suggestion. I really appreciate it. I had to move it to the top of the list because this was a great suggestion. I'm surprised I didn't have it on my list. But if you found this video helpful, please go down to the comment section and let me know. And like I said, put what college institution you go to right now or graduated from in the comment section as well. I look forward to reading those, and I'll catch y'all in the next video. Peace.